Okay, we're back in Mama's kitchen. Alright, so tonight we're going to have quesadillas and we're going to do some homemade salsa on the side. I didn't do a video on that. We'll save that for another time. But I wanted some sweet tea. So, here I have a very big pitcher full of hot water. It's important to start with hot water. Now I go to, any store and just get some regular black tea bags. This is from Walmart. It's the Great Value brand. You don't have to have name brand. Just cheap tea bags. And these are the small ones. You see they're not very big. So, I'm going to set this aside. Like I said, very large pitcher. I have saved myself a little bit of room in the top because I'm going to add fresh lemon and also your sugar. So you need a little bit of room. To this, I'm going to add 16 individual sized tea bags. Now when you get these, they come in this little package. You flip it over, pop it open, and then you're going to grab this tab and unwrap it. Drop the whole thing in. So we're going to do 16. I got mine all unwrapped. They're all right here. Boom. Going to drop them in. I'm going to set that aside. So now, because I'm a bad kid, I'm cutting right on the counter. I have the kind of counter that I can do that. So I'm just going to cut this little end off the lemon. You see how there's no real lemon in there? It's just rind. I'm going to set that aside. I don't need that. Before I cut it, I'll move this. Move my phone just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. You take your lemon, you squeeze and roll it. It kind of loosens the natural juices. Don't throw it like I just did. So then you're just going to cut it in slices and drop it right on in with your tea bags. A, it's going to weigh down your tea bags, and B, it's going to infuse your tea with that lemon flavor. If you don't like lemon flavored tea, opt out of the lemon part, okay? So I'm going to drop these right on in there. Now this part I kind of have a hard time getting going. But this very end, unlike the top, does have a little bit of lemon in it, so I do drop that in as well. And just kind of push it all down in there. You can see my tea is already starting to change color just a little bit. You see it floating down there? So I'm just going to let that sit. Rinse my hands because I'm now covered in lemon juice. Alright, I'm from the South. I like my tea sweet. So I'm going to start with a cup of sugar. I know that's a lot. You don't have to put that much, but we're going to dump it on in. Now this next part, you see how my tea is changing color here? You just let your tea sit on the counter, I don't know, 10-15 minutes until you get a nice dark color. If you're new to doing this, I know by looking at the color when my tea is done to the way I like it. So, you can taste it here in a little bit. If it's strong enough, take your tea bags and your lemons out. If it's not strong enough, leave it sit a little longer. Remember, if you get it too strong, you can always pour a little out and dilute it down with water. So that's it. That's how you make just homemade sweet tea with a little bit of lemon in it. All right. That's what Mama knows.